Welcome to Own Pathshala. Myself Sulochana Nikhare. I will teach you biology subject of 10 standard. In previous period, we already seen about the criteria of classification of kingdom Animalia. Already seen म्हणजे आता पहिल्या पिरियड मध्ये आपण ऑलरेडी पाहिलं की on which basis that is animals are classified, that is which criteria on which animals are classified. First one is grade of organization, second one is body symmetry, third one is body cavity. Now and another the next one that is body segmentation. Next one that is body segmentation. Now what is meant by body segmentation? Body segmentation. Now what is meant by body segmentation? In some animals the body is divided into smaller units. In some animals like that of earthworm, that is body is divided into smaller units. Body is divided into smaller units like that. That smaller units that is known as segments. That is known as segments. That smaller units that is known as segments. And if the animals having such segments, then that body is known as segmented body. Then that body that is known as segmented body, like that of earthworm, like that of earthworm. जसं earthworm मध्ये हे आपल्याला छोट्या छोट्या सेगमेंट्स दिसत आहे. नाउ each segment that means each smaller unit that is known as a segment. हा जो एक एक युनिट आहे एवढा एवढा याला आपण म्हणतो segment. That is known as segment, and such type of body that is known as segmented body. That body that is known as segmented body. That means body segmentation. In some animals, the body consists of smaller units, and that smaller unit that is known as segment, and such body that is known as segmented body. And on the basis of this, again animals are classified. Again animals are classified. That means in this way, in previous period already studied, animals are classified on the basis of grade of organization, that is cellular grade, tissue, cell tissue, then tissue organ, then organ system. Then on the basis of body symmetry, there are again three types, that is asymmetrical, radially symmetrical, and bilaterally symmetrical. Third one is on the basis of body cavity. Again there are three types of animals, that is acoelomates, pseudocoelomates, and true body cavity, that means coelomates. And in this way, that is, and another that is body segmentation. Here for example earthworm, that means on the basis of body segmentation again animals are classified. These are the criteria by which animals are classified. Now as they are different, we already known there are two classes, one is non-chordates and another is chordates. Now we study about the phylum which include in non-chordates. आता आपण काय बघू? That is phylum which included in non-chordates, and first phylum is that is Porifera. That is Porifera. What are the characteristics of Porifera? आपल्याला आता शिकायचं आहे की नॉन कॉर्डेट्स मध्ये कोण कोण येतात आणि त्या क्लासचे काय काय कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आहेत. नाउ फर्स्ट दॅट इज क्लास इज which one? Porifera. First class is, that is first phylum, that is Porifera. Now what are the characteristics? First one is the animals are with the simplest body plan, and that is called sponge. That body that is known as sponge. That body that is known as sponge, and on the body there are many pores are present. There are many pores are present. That is called on the body surface there are many pores are present, and that pores, that is called ostia. What is first characteristic? First characteristic is that is the body of that animal, that is called sponge. That is called sponge. On the surface of the body many pores are present, that is called ostia. Many pores are present, that is called ostia. Now it has one opening, that is called osculum. That is called osculum. Now these animals, they are aquatic animals. What are the characteristics? First one is the body, that is called sponge. Second one is on the body there are many pores, that is called ostia. It has one opening, that is called osculum. They are aquatic animals. Where they are present? कुठे असतात ते? पाण्यामध्ये असतात. Mostly they are marine. Mostly they are marine and some are fresh water. म्हणजे काही marine water मध्ये दिसतात तर काही fresh water मध्ये दिसतात. Third one is they have asymmetrical body. They have asymmetrical body. Now what is meant by asymmetrical? Asymmetrical means cannot be divided into two equal parts. Cannot be divided into two equal parts. That means they show asymmetrical body. Fourth one is in that there is a presence of specialized cells, and that cells are called collar cells. That cells are called collar cells. They have specialized cells. त्यांच्यामध्ये special cells असतात ज्याचं नाव काय आहे? Collar cells. That is called collar cells. Now the animals, they are attached to the सबस्ट्रॅटम. हे ॲनिमल नेहमी काय असते? एका ठिकाणी अटॅच असते आणि ज्या ठिकाणी अटॅच असते त्या पार्टला आपण म्हणतो सबस्ट्रॅटम. दॅट पार्ट, दॅट इज नोन ॲज सबस्ट्रॅटम. नाउ द बॉडी इज सपोर्टेड बाय स्पॉन्जिन फायबर्स. द बॉडी इज सपोर्टेड बाय स्पॉन्जिन फायबर्स. बॉडीला सपोर्ट करण्यासाठी फायबर्स असतात ज्याचं नाव आहे स्पॉन्जिन फायबर्स. दॅट इज कॉल्ड spongin fibers. Then the animals, they are reproduced with the help of process that is called budding. That is called budding. That means the animal, their reproduction takes place in animals with the help of budding. Which process? With the help of budding. Now what are the characters? कोणकोणते characters आहे मग? That is the animal body, that is called sponge. On the surface of the body many pores are present, that is called ostia. They have one opening, that is called osculum. Then they attach to the substratum. They are already attached at the point, that is called substratum. Then they have special types of cell, that is called collar cells. Then they are aquatic animals. Mostly they are present in marine water and some they are present in fresh water, and they reproduce with the help of budding. They reproduce with the help of budding. कशाने? Budding ni. And they have, last point is they have good ability of regeneration. त्यांच्यामध्ये काय असते? Regenerate. That means when we cut from any part, अगेन रिमेनिंग पार्ट डेव्हलप अँड फॉर्म न्यू ऑर्गॅनिझम. काय होतं? समजा आपण पार्टला इथून कट केलं तर पुन्हा एवढा पार्ट डेव्हलप होईल अँड देन देअर इज अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ न्यू ऑर्गॅनिझम. दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲबिलिटी ऑफ रिजनरेशन. ॲबिलिटी ऑफ रिजनरेशन. नाउ दीज आर द कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ फायलम व्हॉट? फायलम पोरीफेरा. दॅट इज फायलम Porifera. These are the characteristics of phylum Porifera, and example is sponge. Example is sponge. Now second phylum, that is Coelenterata. Second phylum, that is Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Second phylum, that is Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Second, Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Now what are the characters of this phylum? First one is the animal body is cylindrical, like a cylinder, or umbrella like, or umbrella like. द बॉडी इज सिलेंड्रिकल, एक तर सिलेंडर शेप राहील नाहीतर मग अम्ब्रेला म्हणजे छत्रीसारखा शेप राहील. इफ द बॉडी इज इन सिलेंड्रिकल शेप देन दॅट इज कॉल्ड पॉलिप. जर बॉडी सिलेंडर शेपची असेल तर त्याला काय म्हणतात? पॉलिप. अँड इफ इट इज अम्ब्रेला लाईक देन दॅट इज कॉल्ड मेड्युसा. कशासारखी? सिलेंडर सारखी असेल तर त्याला काय म्हणतात? पॉलिप. अँड इफ इट इज लुक लाईक अ अम्ब्रेला, छत्री सारखी असेल तर त्याला म्हणतात मेड्युसा. हिअर ऑल्सो animals they are marine. That means they are present in marine water. कुठे असतात? मराईन वॉटर मध्ये असतात. नाउ द बॉडी इज रेडियली सिमेट्रिकल and diploblastic. Now what is mean by radially symmetrical and diploblastic? Radially symmetrical means when the body of animals cut from any plane it divided into two equal parts. म्हणजे animal bodyला आपण कोणत्याही प्लेननी कट केलं तर त्याचे किती पार्ट्स होतात? 2 इक्वल पार्ट्स होतात. त्याला आपण म्हणतो radially symmetrical. That means the body when cut from any plane it divided into 2 equal parts, that is called radially symmetrical. Now what is meant by diploblastic? Diploblastic means that is it consists of two germ layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. काय असतात? 2 germ layer असतात, 2 असतात म्हणून त्याला म्हणतात diploblastic. That means it consists of 2 layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. Now last one, that is it bear tentacles. Tentacles means near the mouth finger like projection are present. म्हणजे तोंडाजवळ काय असतात? आपल्या बोटासारखेच काय असतात? प्रोजेक्शन असतात. कशासाठी? विच कॅप्चर द प्रे. म्हणजे त्यांचा जो भक्ष्य आहे त्याला पकडण्यासाठी बोटांसारखे आकाराचे काय असतात? स्ट्रक्चर असतात. त्याला म्हणतो आपण टेंटॅकल्स. दॅट इज कॉल्ड टेंटॅकल्स. व्हॉट इज टेंटॅकल्स? दॅट इज फॉर एक्झाम्पल that is hydra. Suppose hydra, here these finger like projection present near the mouth. Finger like projection present near the mouth and that is called tentacles. That is called tentacles. त्याच याला काय म्हणतो आपण? This finger like projection, that is called tentacles, which is used to capture prey. स्वतःचं भक्ष्य पकडण्यासाठी कशाचा वापर केला जातो? टेंटॅकल्सचा वापर केला जातो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हायड्रा. Now what are the characteristics of phylum Coelenterata? First one is if body is cylindrical or umbrella like. एक तर सिलेंडर सारखी असेल तर त्याला म्हणतात पॉलिप. And if it is umbrella like then that is called medusa. Second one is the animals, they are marine. Marine means they are present in marine water. Some are in fresh water. Body is radially symmetrical. What is meant by radially symmetrical? Radially symmetrical means when the body cut by any plane it divided into 2 equal parts. That is called radially symmetrical. And diploblastic means it consists of 2 germ layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. Now near the mouth, what is finger like projections are present, that is called tentacles. Where it is used? It is used to capture the prey. म्हणजे स्वतःचं भक्ष्य मिळवण्यासाठी पकडण्यासाठी या टेंटॅकल्सचा काय होतो? वापर होतो. That is the characteristics of what? Phylum Coelenterata. That is for example what? Hydra. Now here today's lecture is complete. Today's topic is complete. We will see next topic on next lesson.